Hey everyone, my name is Benas, and in today's video I want to talk about my stock investment portfolio. I started investing 1 year ago on 22nd of September with only $300, and right now at the time of filming this video, my portfolio is worth more than $2,300, and it has already made over 30% of what I have invested. Personally, I use Revolut Trading, so if you want to know more about this particular app, I have a specific video made, link is in the description, but don't feel too attached to Revolut. All of the strategies I talk in this video can be applied to any other trading platform. So in this portfolio overview, I want to talk about two main things. First, I want to talk about how much I invested, what types of fees I paid, and sort of how it all went throughout that year. And then I want to go through my stocks specifically and see what kind of stocks I invested, when I invested, and what stocks are actually making me money. So let's start and jump into the Google Sheet I have for my Revolut trading portfolio. And we're gonna start, of course, with 2019, as that is when I started in September with $300. And well, it's not much to show for. As you can see, I barely invested anything else during that year, just made a $300 investment. Got 10 cents of dividends, and then sold a few stocks and kind of made $10.14 as profit by selling those stocks. Besides that, nothing much to talk about. Let's move on to 2020, because this is actually when I really started investing or taking investment seriously. So in 2020, the picture looks a bit better here. So first I started in January with $60, then in February with $140, and as you can see, it started sort of building up, and now it does look like I'm investing quite significant every month, but to be honest, it's not that much. If we go and check the actual average is $164.02 per month, which I think for me is about what I want to invest, and I do feel comfortable investing that amount. So actually, the first thing what you need to do when you start investing is to see how much you're comfortable on investing each and every month. Imagine that you're buying something on credit or whatever, and you have to pay that sum every single month. Investing is basically the same, unless you want to gamble or day trade. That's different things that I'm personally not involved with, so I cannot really advise or suggest there. My personal strategies is buy and hold, and I want to do that consistently month after month. Then let's take a look at fees. So Revolut actually doesn't really charge any fees. It does have a 0.01% custody fee, which is basically like a fee from overall portfolio. But to be honest, that really comes down to literally 1 cent per month or something like that. I'm not sure really how it's calculated. It's a bit a mystery. The May and July, where it's above $1, that's actually when I sold some stocks, so it doesn't really count. But basically, yeah, there are no fees. I mean, $2.27 from $1,300 invested. I mean, that's really nothing. So I'm not really worried about here, but I still want to sort of calculate and see, sort of minus that from my overall investment. Then I do have dividends, but as you can see, I only made $2.72 this year. I'm not really into dividend investing yet. I actually found out about this year and kind of started gathering more information, researching, but it's just an accident that the stocks I invested actually pay out dividends. For some of them, I didn't even know that they pay dividends. So this is just something that I will get into later. But for now, what I'm getting, I'm still recording on my Google Sheet. And then I do have a selling stocks column, and I don't plan on using it. My main strategy is buy and hold, but I did make some mistakes. And I did sell some stock either last year or this year, and well, I kind of have to write that down to see, because when I'm selling a stock, it's usually above the price that I paid for. So I am adding additional money to my portfolio, and I sort of want to mark that. And then this is just a really simple graph that shows investing over months. However, let's move on to the summary, because this will kind of add everything up, and you can see how much I invested throughout, well, my year of investing. And if we go here, we can see that the total amount invested is $1,612.27 throughout my first year of investing. Fees are only $2.27, dividends are $2.82, and then I made $10.53 by selling some stocks. So currently the graph looks like this in terms of investing. So it is a start. I am a beginner investor. I'm just starting it, and I want to dive in deep. I decided to actually read more about it, learn more about it, and I want to sort of to keep this going consistently. So if you want to follow my journey, definitely consider subscribing down below. I'm going to be posting these updates on my portfolio, and if I'm sort of investing anywhere else, definitely gonna be talking about everything, all my mistakes, all of my wins and fails and so on. And I also have a video about where I talk about my investing strategy specifically. I will gonna link that down below, so definitely check that out. So now I want to talk about specific stocks that I own, and I actually never really showed in any of my videos or went into detail about my stocks. So this is the one. This is where I have my phone and I'm gonna go through each and every stock that I own. So if you look at the screen, you can see that I have $2,354 currently in my portfolio with 32% increase. And the companies I have invested are Amazon, Apple, Boeing, Booking, MasterCard, Microsoft, Netflix, S&P, Sony, Spotify, Tesla, Visa, and Walt Disney. These are all of the current companies I invest. I actually went into more details on another video of how I actually choose specific companies. There's going to be a link down in the description. But basically what I do is I never invest in companies I know nothing about, or I don't track them in any way or form or use their products. So as you can see, everything here I personally either own, use their products, their platform, or really believe in that particular company. However, there is one downside with my current portfolio, and that is that of 13 stocks that I own, 4 of them actually account for 80 to 90% of my whole portfolio increase. So the profit that you can see, which is over like $500, is only from 4 different companies. It changes sort of the percentage, but basically it's Apple, S&P, Spotify, and Tesla. 4 of these is basically why my portfolio is 32% up right now. And this is a thing I want to really work on, because I'm really dependent on these 4 stocks to basically carry out my earnings and my whole portfolio. I want to diversify way more, so not one single company is actually dominant here. Because if we take a look, for example, at Tesla, I mean, it's awesome to see 139% increase, but if we take a look, we can see that it's $250 out of what? Out of 579, that's half. That's basically almost half of the earnings are just from one company. And in a long term, I don't want to see that. Again, if we take a look at Apple, 58% increase, but then again, $156. That's about 27% what I've calculated. Then I have S&P, which also has a significant amount. And then again, Spotify, because of the huge jump, also has $76. During my first year of investment, this is one key mistake that I found myself doing, is concentrating everything into a few companies and then letting them grow, which is awesome. But then when the amount kind of reached $2,000, I was like, it's a bit scary, kind of. If Tesla loses half of its value or I go into negative, then, well, my portfolio goes back to basically nothing. So at the moment, I'm trying to diversify and increase the amount invested in other companies, as well as buy some other new stocks to kind of level the playing field, so to speak. So that's my whole investment portfolio, and that's my whole journey throughout 1 year of investing. It was quite simple, as you saw. There wasn't really anything, and the amount invested, while it is significant, it's not up to professional level of investors or something like that. So it's okay. But I mean, I'm perfectly fine with that. It was my first year of investing. I did learn a lot, and I do plan a lot to do with investing. I do plan a lot more money invested. I do plan to diversify a lot. So if you want to follow all that journey, if you want to see what kind of steps I make in the next year of my investing, definitely consider subscribing down below. But that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya. Ciao.